Welcome back to the Game Collection. I'm SuperDerek, and last time I talked about Suikoden 4, and as we continue to make my way through this year's Summer of Suikoden, I wanted to talk about the game's follow-up and direct sequel, Suikoden Tactics. A little over 1 year after the release of Suikoden 4, Konami released a direct follow-up, Suikoden Tactics, for the PlayStation 2. However, in Japan, the game was simply known as Rhapsodia. Much like Suikoden 4, Tactics was written and designed by series veteran Junko Kawano. But this time, directing the game was longtime programmer and first-time director Osamu Komuta. Komuta would go on to direct Suikoden Tierkreis for Nintendo DS and Genso Suikoden Tsumagareshi Gakunen no Toki on PlayStation Portable, the final Suikoden game that we never got. For an in-depth look into this game, definitely check out this amazing video by Jimmy Hoppa, which I'll be linking to at the end of this video. As the name would imply, Suikoden Tactics breaks the mold set by each of the Suikoden games that preceded it by borrowing from the likes of Shining Force and Fire Emblem, and implementing a strategic battle system. The game is often called a prequel to Suikoden 4, but while the game does feature events that take place before the events of Suikoden 4, the majority of the game actually takes place
Good
after
evening,
the events of
everyone.
4.
We're going to get going here in about, a little under 15 minutes. I'm going to wait for some people to arrive, and we'll get going here in just a bit. In the meantime, please enjoy this review of Suikoden Tactics. I'm going to get myself something to drink, because I feel like we've got a pretty big, pretty big thing ahead of us here. I've been hearing a little bit about what was shown off, but yeah, let's catch up in a little bit. Hey, Fabian, good to see you. I'll be back in just a few.
Just as soon as we start to uncover some answers, tragedy strikes as our hero bears witness to the pirate Brando as he acquires the cursed Rune of Punishment. This event would go on to set the events of Suiko 4 into motion. After this, the story jumps about 10 years into the future to find Kirill resuming the quest that he had once embarked upon all those years ago. And if that story hook sounded a little vague, unfortunately I had to keep it that way because of the way the story interconnects with Suikoden 4. The story of Suikoden Tactics overall feels a lot simpler than Suikoden games that preceded it, and it's far more objective-oriented from start to finish. This feels pretty refreshing right on the heels of the slow start found in Suikoden 4. Much of the story of Tactics feels like it was put together to address some of the criticisms levied against the game's older brother. For instance, far more time was devoted to development of many favorite characters found within Suikoden 4. However, the way certain objects from Suikoden 4 were retconned into having previously undescribed characteristics and capabilities didn't really sit well with me. These objects were effectively turned into this game's evil MacGuffins that needed to be destroyed. I understand this was done in an attempt to further link the two games together, but it feels like the idea was just kinda tacked on to justify the sequel, rather than something planned from the beginning. Due to the way the plot centers around these evil MacGuffins, I just wish that it felt like it fit better with the established lore of Suikoden 4. The story of Tactics, while simple, still managed to be an emotionally engaging one. The game has random moments of brutal tragedy that feel right at home in a Suikoden game. However, I found that the bright and cartoony visuals juxtaposed against these dark events felt rather jarring. And maybe that was the intended effect, I'm not sure. And I'm going to try to not spoil anything, but I need to tell you that the ending of the game glosses over one of the biggest bombshells in video game history that left me feeling a little uncomfortable with its implications. I didn't know whether to laugh or cringe at the revelation, neither of which were the intended reactions of the heartwarming conclusion the designers were probably aiming for, I'm sure. The majority of the gameplay found within Suikoden Tactics is your bog-standard turn-based strategy RPG that takes place on a tactical grid. Characters have different weapon types, stats, and ranges that give them different tactical uses within enemy engagements. However, the game features an interesting twist on terrain effects that you may have seen in previous strategy games. Instead of terrain affecting attack and defense stats, spaces can be colored by a rune affinity, which affects a lot of things. These affinities are either inherent in the terrain, such as puddles and rivers having water affinities by default, or they can be affected to take on that affinity using rune techniques. This means that the battlefield is constantly changing to one of the 5 possible rune affinities as opposing factions vie for the upper hand. I think if Nintendo suddenly decided to make a Splatoon strategy RPG, they might borrow some notes from Konami on how exactly to accomplish that. Rune affinity in battle makes a huge difference, more than you might be inclined to think at first. Being on a space that your character shares an affinity with will grant that character boosted attacks and defense stats, and ending a turn on that space will restore a good chunk of their hit points. Conversely, placing a character on a space they are weak to will result in weakened attacks and defenses, and ending a turn on a space will result in a loss of hit points. This can be a huge pain to manage, especially when your team consists of 12 or so characters with an even spread of elemental affinities across the lot of them. Luckily, special armors and accessories can be equipped which alter the wearer's affinity, which I abused the entire time, making rune management much easier. However, this is essentially placing all of your eggs into a single basket, where you just need to hope you're not facing a horde of enemies with rune type advantage.
Just got back from getting myself a little something to drink, and hey, Michael, good to see you. Hola.
Flanking bonuses, meaning attacking
Oh
the
man,
enemies from the back
I
or the
can't
side
wait.
will
I
deal
heard
more
that there was a little bit in there.
damage surrounding the enemy with
I had a
characters
little
who
bit
have
of it
built up
spoiled
a
for me,
rapport with one
but not
another,
too much.
increases the
I
chance
actually
of
haven't
co-op
seen
follow-up attack or
any
other
of the games that
assisting
were
actions.
announced, but
Characters with more rapport can
so
sometimes perform
we're gonna get
powerful
all my
combo
live
attacks
reactions,
together.
and
Combo
I'm
attacks require specific
probably gonna make a
placement
video
on the
using some of
battlefield,
this
though, which makes
footage
using them
later
something you
on
have to
this
pretty much
evening if all
plan on
goes
using
well.
from the start of battle.
Oh
However,
man,
when
my day's
used
been going pretty
correctly, they
good,
are
Sage.
powerful
How about
enough to
yourself?
turn the tide of an arduous battle,
And
making the
Didja, good to
payoff
see
for
you.
your
Game
planning
Gear.
feel especially
Yeah,
gratifying.
Jimmy Hoppa made a
This
video
side
talking about the
mechanics were
PSP
quite a bit to
Suikoden
take
game,
in as
and I
somewhat of a newcomer to
believe
the
there might be a
tactical
fan
strategy
translation
RPG
in the
genres,
works
but
that's
I
been
easily
announced.
found myself absorbed into battles
Yeah.
for hours, and I mean hours.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun to do today's stream before the stream before the stream.
These battles were engaging and quite challenging all the way to the end of the game.
But
and
yeah,
these
if you
encounters
can't
can
wait
be
for more
extremely
Suikoden,
frustrating if the
man,
computer
I
has it
can't
in
wait
for
for
you
more.
that
I
day.
can't wait
When
to see
non-essential
Eiyuden
characters fall in
Chronicle
battle,
100
there's
Heroes.
about a 50-50 chance that they will either
Game
withdraw
Gear, if
from
you haven't
battle
heard of
or
that,
just die
do yourself a
outright.
favor,
Of course,
look it
they
up
can't
real
let
quick.
that happen, so
Same
being forced
people
to
behind
restart
the
battle
original
after several
Suikoden,
minutes of engagement,
making a new
or in one
game,
specific case, while
a
trying to
new
finish off the
spiritual
final
successor.
enemy on the map,
It's going to be
proved to
awesome.
be especially maddening. Outside of battle, though, the town menu system found in other similar
Getting
titles
over the
makes
vid,
up the
huh?
majority of
Oh.
the game. After being
And then
spoiled
you're
by
getting
Shining
back to
Forest,
killing
which
that
featured
backlog.
actual towns to explore, I felt restricted,
That's how it
though
be.
not entirely
That's how it goes,
surprised.
man.
Within these towns, you can do
All
the
right.
usual stuff: upgrade equipment, talk to townsfolk,
I
stumble upon
think
side quests for recruiting more characters, and so on.
just
Series
about
staple of
ready
mass
here.
character recruitment returns to Suikoden Tactics, though you can't recruit as many as
The
108
PSP
this time
Suikoden did
around,
get a fan
which is
translation.
too
Okay,
bad
so it
since the
is
battle
out.
system
I
would
knew
have
that it
lent
was in
itself
development
well
at
to
one point.
massive battles.
Didn't get
Then
that.
again, waiting for turns to cycle through
Didn't
already
ever see
takes
that
a
confirmation
very
that it
long
was
time, so
actually
maybe I
out.
should just be
But
careful what I
yeah, my
wish
buddy
for.
Jimmy Hoppa made a video
World design
kind of
Suikoden Tactics
summarizing
jives well
a
with
lot of the
Suikoden
events
4,
before
though it's
the
a shame you
fan
can't
translation
freely walk
occurred.
around towns and
And that
other
was like
locations
one
that
of the
you
only ways
discover.
you could
Sometimes
actually
battles take place within the streets of
experience any of
towns,
what it
and
had to
getting
offer
see
up
these
until that
places
point,
you
which
only
was
hear described
super
in
cool.
Suikoden 4 was a nice treat. That said, the majority of the world you explore consists of the town menu system
Oh man,
with different
yeah,
scenic
Dalish.
underlays.
It's gonna be
Suikoden
great.
Tactics is
It
kind
looks
of a mixed bag.
so
The
freaking
character
good.
portraits were pretty fantastic, and their user interface
I
is
have
solid.
not
The cel
yet
shaded
backed
visual aesthetic has
those
aged
titles
well,
yet.
as that tends to
I
do.
need
However,
to,
something
and
about
I
the
will,
character models feels
but I
a little
haven't yet.
too
Hey,
chunky.
Naticus,
For instance,
do you
the
know
monkey
that
hands
this
just
is the
look
only
like
show on the internet
blobs
where
of color
Super
rather
plays
than
Golden
hands
Sun?
because of the
Is it
ambiguous
really?
shape and
Oh
lack
my
of detailed
goodness.
shading. The
I did
characters are
not
big and
realize
bulky
that.
and designed to
Well,
be easily identified
dang.
from a bird's perspective and designed to be low
That must
poly
make
enough
this show
not to
pretty
crash a
darn
PlayStation
special, I
2
think.
with dozens of units on screen. Oh, and the battle environments are gorgeous.
Howdy, Gush. Welcome
In
to
the
the
audio
stream.
department, things get a bit better. The music of Suikoden Tactics may in fact be one of its
All right,
greatest
let's go ahead
assets.
and,
It borrows a few
I'll switch to
familiar
this
themes
scene.
here and there, but is mostly comprised of original.
There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where Naticus lets everybody know what the show is about before I even get a chance to. How dare you, sir? Oh man, yep, it's that exclusive content, no doubt. Oh man. Dragon Quest XII, Persona 6, Octopath Traveler 2, Final Fantasy 16, Spiritual Successor, Shadow Hearts, Suikoden in development. Is there announcement for Persona 6 yet? I just assume that there is. But if I mean, don't spoil me here, man. Don't give it away. All right. So, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the president confirmed that it's in development a few months ago. Yeah, I mean, I think we all like knew that started right after Persona 5, to be totally like honest. Like, oh, who would have imagined, Atlas was like, well, Persona 5 done? That was a good run. Too bad we gotta retire the franchise now. It'll be shown next month, don't worry. Hey, Jayton!
Does this mean that you like me?
All is well in the world. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday, if you will. I was trying to think of some alliterative words to use for various days of the week. Oh man, and Monday is tricky. What's a positive M word for Monday? I'm not really sure. The closest I got was merciful, which I thought was strangely fitting. Would have been surprising if only we're hearing about Persona 7 instead. Indeed. I saw your video on the remaster of Wild Arms and Shadow Hearts. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be. I think that those. Are you referring to Armed Fantasia and Penny Blood? Yep, Persona concert at the 25th anniversary ends next month. That sounds right. Yeah, I was hoping for something at TGS this year, actually. That was my big prediction that I'm, kind of crossing my fingers for, is really a reveal at this time. I thought that maybe since Sega was having like their Yakuza team, or their Like a Dragon team rather, have an event prior to TGS this year, that they might have like something else big that they just didn't want to get like overshadowed by whatever their announcement was. I know what it is, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. By the way, I just want to make sure before we even start diving into the teasers, the trailers, there were three main sources of news, right? There was the Nintendo Direct, the State of Play, and then the Like a Dragon announcement from Sega's team, correct? So my hope, I've got those three lined up so we can take a look at those before we actually dive into Golden Sun today. But anyways, getting back to TGS, my hope is that because they wanted to get out ahead of that with, what was it? Yuga Go, no. Oh man, I can't remember what the name of the team is anymore. Anyways, because they were having their own special event prior to TGS, I'm like, well, does Sega have something else that's coming to this event? And I was thinking that would be a really good time to mention, the new Persona. I mean, Baku mentioned that, yeah, they also have their Sonic game, and they were going to talk about the Persona remaster of Persona 3 and 4. I think that was the case, but I don't know. I still suspect that Atlas may have a little something, hidden up their sleeve. 3, 4, and 5. That's right. Yeah. So that's what they said they were going to talk about during TGS this year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess without further ado, I want to take a look at some of these games. Yeah. So let's see. Can I record some of this? Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh, I am recording some of this. Sweet. That is phenomenal. Okay, so gosh, I'm so not used to doing this during not the JRPG podcast, the Hit Point podcast. All right, let's give this a go, and we'll see if it's all that it's cracked up to be. I think this is gonna be great. Okay. Here we go. All right, so due to COVID-19, release dates and delays. Yep. All right. Yesterday's news. Today.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Oh, hang on. I don't want those subs. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I like subs, but I prefer dubs.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Okay.
1,000 years ago,
This...
our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious.
I've not seen this yet, actually, Izzy. This is my first time catching up with any of this, actually, so... I heard that there was a new Fire Emblem thing. I don't know what it is, though.
The binding weakens.
Huh. Interesting. He's got the blue and red hair. Fire Emblem Engage.
You're awake! Huh? You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war.
Oh.
The Fell Dragon.
Okay, that looks really nice.
But
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right.
I'm not usually one for
It is rather quiet,
Fire Emblem
though.
games. Like, oh, whoa, you can explore outside of battle? Is that what I'm getting here?
The time has come. Now.
Is that's not new to this game, is it? Like that was also in Three Houses, right?
One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
It's been that way since Three Houses. Okay, I need to play Three Houses, and I need to play this. This looks incredible.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Just watch. It's gonna be like coming out in November. God, I hope not. Yeah. No release date. Oh, what? What? Okay,
Hello,
that's ridiculous.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet because I only play games as I'm getting ready to review them. So if I haven't reviewed it, I haven't played it.
More information about this game in
At
the
least
future.
nothing modern anyway.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
That's right, Fifth in Line. We're going into Golden Sun after this, but... Oh, neat. Okay. I've heard lots of really great things about It Takes Two.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll
Yeah.
brave an onslaught of challenges.
Visually,
While
I
working
think it
together
appears
is
to have
the
taken a
only
little
way
bit of a
forward.
hit, but
Team up and cooperate
that's all right.
with
It's cool that that is an
critically
option now.
acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds
Yeah.
filled with challenging
You know, if I could play
experiences
this with
around
Amy
every
without having
corner.
to
In addition
hook
to
up
single
a
system
console
play,
to a
the
TV.
game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless
Oh.
or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
That's cool. Because Amy and I could
How
totally play
Cody
then.
may return to normal.
Because she has
With a
her
partner,
Switch
of
Lite.
course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The forbidden story begins.
No way. Are they doing a new Fatal Frame?
帰ってくるの老月と
After mysteriously vanishing
That's
from
rad.
jail, Ruka Minazuki visits
Okay.
an abandoned hospital
Fatal
in
Frame
search of
4
her
is coming to
lost
Nintendo
memories.
Switch.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil
I'm a wimp when it
spirits.
comes to horror games,
Uncover
so
the memories
it's a hard
that
pass
get
for me,
sealed
but
away.
I know that a lot of people
Curse
really
and
love the
fear.
Fatal Frame
What
games,
ancient rituals will
and
be
if I wasn't such a wimp, this would be rad.
Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year.
Sweet.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
What is this?
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade
Okay.
Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
Okay.
This is
Xenoblade
Ina,
3
a new
expansion.
hero. She appears to be, mechanical?
That's a little different.
Complete her quest to have her join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits. More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass.
I've
launches
not
on
played
Nintendo
any.
Switch
Well, I've
October
not played
13th.
Xenoblade 2 or 3. I've played a bit of Xenoblade 1 a long time ago.
Get drawn into these
But,
Nintendo Switch games.
This was before I.
Nautical
really
nonsense
expanded my
begins when
horizons.
SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish
Yeah,
that
so-
unravels the very
Yeah, I've
fabric
played a
the
bit of it,
universe.
but
In this 3D platforming
I've heard
adventure,
that
you'll travel
Xenoblade
through
2 and
portals
3
to
are
7 outlandish
outstanding,
witch
and I do
worlds,
need to
like
play those as
prehistoric
well.
kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields.
It's just
Explore
it's
using
daunting
all
because they
sorts
are
of wacky
such
moves,
long
don
RPGs.
over 30 fantastic
and-
cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake,
Well.
launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Not really gonna pretend I care about SpongeBob, but that's cool, I guess.
You're already fit? Box with
What?
familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode.
Oh,
Or
jeez.
take on rivals
This is
in
ridiculous.
boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch, March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever
Yeah,
you can
okay.
at opponents
I don't
in
really
this
care
hilariously
about this.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace
Yeah,
the
I don't need a party
absurdity
game.
of minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules. and
Whatever, I'll keep
nightmare
watching, though.
arenas. Customize
Maybe-
your
maybe
character
it'll
from head to
surprise
toe
me.
with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
It looks like an attempt to like remake.
A small box washes ashore on a
Oh,
remote island.
Tunic!
Brave the unknown in this isometric action adventure game.
Okay.
Your only clue here is
Finally.
the manual.
Finally, it's not on
Traverse the
just
island's
Xbox.
interconnected realms to retrieve
This
its
I've been
missing
actually
pieces.
very curious about for a while.
Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
Yeah.
What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Hey, Black Rose,
eShop.
good to see you.
New intel has arrived for these
Oh,
front mission
okay.
remakes.
Update on the Front Mission remakes. I can
Full
dig it.
remakes
I wonder if they'll
of
show
two
off the
Front Mission games
Front Mission 2 yet.
storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game.
That's cool.
Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And
all right.
In the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
All right.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Was this the GameCube one?
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore
this must have been the
farm as you nurture crops. Care for your
This must have been the
and
GameCube
help the
one, I
land
think.
Flourish.
I never did play this, but
Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
yeah.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
Looks pretty good for a PS2,
In this
PS,
installment,
or
those
GameCube
around you will
remaster.
grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
That's pretty neat. Okay.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, a wonderful
It's kind of
life
surprising we
launches on
haven't got
Nintendo
like a
Switch,
remaster
summer
or a
2023.
remake of the original on, the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon Story of Seasons. Oh, okay, this. Eh.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the
That's
theme.
cool, I think.
What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Okay, so far the big news is definitely the new Fire Emblem. That's awesome.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join?
But jeez, Baku and I are definitely gonna have a lot to talk about
More
already, I
fun
can
updates
tell.
are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
An RPG.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Dude, that gave me goosebumps.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
I like got the hairs on the nape of my neck up.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era.
Dude, that looks great.
Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Huh?
Our Lord knows
knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story.
I wonder if
to
this is
tell.
going to
Where will
address
their
the
journeys lead
lack
them?
of character interaction
And you.
before. I feel like that was the big complaint everybody had.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th,
Huh.
2023.
Holy cow. It's so
What
soon.
you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square
Oh.
Enix. Please look
Dude.
forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
God. And just when it showed the
Let's see
two
some
and
more
the
headlines.
singing in the background of the Octopath theme, it's just straight shivers down my
A
spine.
magical home is
Oh my
waiting
God.
for you.
That I cannot wait. Holy cow.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
Oh,
Cultivate your homestead and forge
okay,
everlasting
so
friendships in this
that
farm
is
simulation RPG.
the big news this time for me.
Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Zoria.
Yeah, farming games are kind of in vogue right now, I
Lovely
think.
cast of characters who call this island
And
their
Harvestella is
home.
just around the
Can
corner
be
too
grown
from Square
in retail
Enix.
farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor.
That's kind of neat, I guess,
Magic
but
awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
I mean, if I wanted to play...
It's a musical blast from the past.
Oh, is that Theater Rhythm?
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest Theater Rhythm game.
Yeah.
Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the
That kind of sounded like a ska punk cover of the...
Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game.
Oh,
so you can
they
play
have,
each stage while experiencing the series through the
interesting
music.
FMV backgrounds and stuff. I didn't know about that.
In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series,
Eh.
Nier series,
Oh, okay, Baku's gonna love that.
Octopath Traveler,
Mm.
Live Alive, and more
Hey.
will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around
Oh
the
yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah. The new Rabbids
Blast
game.
off on an adventure
It's
of
kind of
galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Into exploration.
strategy.
Freely roam through all
Yeah.
sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
A bit more RPG-ish.
Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn
Yeah, like
rewards
XCOM.
and
Yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
stronger.
I almost said SOCOM, but I'm like, that is not correct.
Recruit up to 30 different sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
You know, I feel like that's maybe one of the things that made me never want to play XCOM. It was not because of... It's because I didn't know anything about it, but I've heard the word, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's like SOCOM. It must be the same kind of game, right?
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm so dumb
A gold
sometimes.
edition can also be pre-ordered.
I need to look into
containing
XCOM
the
at some
base
point.
game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Oh.
Rune Factory 3 returns on
Ah.
Nintendo Switch. Take a break.
Okay. I was actually thinking to myself earlier when we were talking about how farming games were in vogue. I was like, I wonder why Rune Factory isn't making more games, you know? That seems like the kind of one that I would really want to take off.
Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse.
I mean, yeah, it's more farming, but hey, on the other hand, it actually has some action RPG elements, and I'm okay with that.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
A new Rune Factory series.
More Nintendo.
What does that mean? Like, I mean, Rune Factory is already a spin-off, isn't it? So, like, they're saying we're gonna spin off of a spin-off?
Mario Party. Mario Party 2. Mario Party 3.
Oh, can't wait to lose all my friends to that.
Pokemon Stadium.
Oh,
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Stadium is nice, but like, as far as I'm concerned, Stadium was just a means to playing Pokemon Gold on my Nintendo 64, right? And like importing my Pokemon to do some extra stuff on the 64. I don't think they'll be able to implement that with Switch Online. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but
and there's one more game we should mention.
One more game on 60. Oh, hey. This was like the last first-person shooter that I ever kind of got into. That's pretty rad with online play. Good to make note of that.
Why not mix things up with these?
I wonder if they'll fix the control scheme to. Have you ever tried to play
your best life on the newly discovered
the original 64?
In this immersive RPG.
What's this?
Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access
Is this
to different
Harvestella?
job classes and abilities.
What is this?
A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land
That's
on
weird.
a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build
I was gonna say that looked like a mobile game,
various resources.
but it's Apple Arcade.
Eventually, you'll
Dude,
construct multiple production
so
lines
Square
like
Enix
these.
ported an Apple Arcade game. I wonder if that gives me hope for
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch.
oh god, that gives me hope for the other the good one.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Fantasian, that's the one. Thank you.
Will she be
Gives me
able to
hope for
safely return
Fantasian.
to her own world?
Dude, if Fantasian could come to
Decision
Switch,
affects
I
her
would be
fate
so
in
happy.
Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on
No,
one system
don't care.
can get gritty, is getting a second free update.
Oh,
Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse.
No,
with fast movement
don't care.
and strong tackles.
it's kind of neat that Nintendo acknowledges that she exists, but yeah, do not care. Tales of Luminaria, I don't know much about it right now,
And another stadium are being added.
so no strong
Second free
opinion.
update launches this month.
But yeah, pretty cool that Pauline exists again. Haven't seen her since.
The final summer begins.
Is that a new Ryza? No. What? I guess they do come in threes, don't they?
When strange islands suddenly appear,
Well, crap. I'm gonna have to buy that too, I guess,
in
huh?
order to protect their homeland from impending danger.
Jeez.
Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
It looks so fun. Why haven't I played any of them yet?
From all walks of life will join your party.
Part of me is still stuck in like, I want to play retro games like Golden Sun. But then the other part of me is like, why haven't I played any of these new games?
Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret
That's
Key
neat.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th.
Yeah, the Atelier games I think are a bit different. They're really low key and like generally they're a bit more relaxing, low stakes.
Wave 3 is on the way.
You know, it's not for everybody, but like sometimes you don't necessarily want something that's like gonna give you anxiety, right? Sometimes life throws enough at you and you don't need the kind of escapism where you can't escape anxiety.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
Okay, I mean, that's neat, I guess. I don't really care for the Mario Kart 8 mechanics. It feels too much... It doesn't feel as arcadey as previous versions of Mario Kart did. Like, Mario Kart Wii is still my favorite. Or actually, Double Dash is my favorite. I like the two-player mechanic. You can, like, co-op.
How was that?
Yeah.
Next, we have some news to share.
All the
about
carts feel
Nintendo
too
Switch
samey
Sports.
in 8, for my tastes.
In the next free update, golf will be added. Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be... We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer.
Oh. Okay.
Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
Great.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US.
Great.
Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin?
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers
They
together.
brought Miyamoto out for this.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and
What are
see
you
where
doing,
walked.
man?
Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen.
I don't see any Pikmin.
700 Pikmin. They love nectar.
You know, I've
If
never
you give Pikmin
played
nectar
a single
like you see
Pikmin
here,
game.
their flowers will bloom.
So, like, my interest level for this game,
You'll also see the number of steps you've taken.
absolutely through the floor right now.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan.
I mean, it just doesn't
I occasionally go
appeal to
Tokyo
me.
as well.
Like, some people
You'll say to
love
yourself,
Pikmin, and
"Okay,
I'm
this
really
time I'll
happy
try
for them.
walking here,"
They say that Pikmin started off as like some sort of like Mario game, and I'm just like, man, I would much rather just have another Mario game.
I hope you'll try it out. Okay,
But
now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
another Pikmin game? Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, I'm excited for the people who like Pikmin.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023.
It's the main event.
We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
That is cool.
I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
I like your
Thank
shirt.
you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
So they brought Miyamoto out for that.
Take your dancing game to
Oh,
the next
this is the
level.
main event. I feel like Pikmin is like one of Nintendo's favorite games, despite it not being mine. Yeah, that's okay. Dance party. Oh, DMCA party. Just gonna mute that for a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was close. I almost got taken down by the RIAA there, guys. Oh, that was very close. Oh, but I could dance anyway. Dance party. Oh man, that was great. Okay. Well, that was fun. And I didn't even have to buy the game to do that. You could do that too. Just imagine if people danced without buying those games.
The season of death.
Okay, is this Harvestella? This is Harvestella.
As you cultivate a peaceful
Hey, more farming!
The season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause.
I know. I'm actually looking forward to seeing more of Harvestella here.
Of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season.
Oh, already a playable demo.
Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
God, I love the fact that Square has embraced that trend.
Launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
November 4.
Get ready for a devilishly good time.
Okay, cool. More Bayonetta.
Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
Okay, this
Now, in this third
Nintendo Direct has been stacked. Why are they doing this before TGS? That raises such a big question. I mean, I guess it's because they're just not going to be at TGS.
Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta.
Yeah. Same thing as Devil May Cry. Like, same people behind it and everything, right?
And another Umbra Witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits.
Oh, it's very different people? I thought that they were, I thought they were closely related, but I must be mistaken. Thank you for the correction. Good to see you, McMoofles, by the way.
Today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Okay. Ex-Capcom guys.
Dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain.
Oh.
Many cases remain unsolved in this
Feels like Seattle already.
Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world. Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit guiding him after their pact. Shinigami? Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Sorry, I just heard amnesiac, and all of a sudden, like, I'm like, hey, this is my schlock.
When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the
Objection!
of Master Detective Archives, Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system, spring 2023.
Yeah, same studio as Danganronpa.
Enter the village, if you dare.
No, I don't really dare.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version.
Yeah.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC containing
I would just assume, like, I wonder, is there a hack that allows you to stream your games to Nintendo Switch from PC?
3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
Cloud. It's like, way to ruin a good thing, guys. On a modded Switch, yes. That's awesome. That means everything is on Nintendo Switch Cloud, except it's still better. Oh, Sifu. I've heard really good things about Sifu.
And parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to
you get older and weaker.
Can you exact revenge before
yeah, that tracks with Japan's view of age.
Its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
December? Oh my god.
Classic arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming.
There are so many games coming out. It's like,
fire different types of weapons.
How do you
to take
pick?
down waves of enemies.
How do you choose what to play?
Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus. Or take
It's like an
down
exercise in
different colored ones
futility.
for a
It's just like,
secret
god
bonus.
dang. It's so packed.
Rack up these bonuses for a high score.
Where do I spend my 100 hours?
Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I guess that makes it easy for people who've already played the game, but dang.
And make your way out of a derelict
Ah,
station in this
that's what a backlog is for,
endless
yeah.
universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons,
Just give up
station
sleep.
areas, and more.
Yeah, that's about what it would take. Okay, if technology can come up with a way for us to play video games in our sleep, that would be the hottest selling console of all time.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
That looks somewhat familiar.
Remaster of Tales of Symphonia
Okay.
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
The world of Silverrod is controlled by shadowy forces called Descience.
Sweet.
A person known as the
This is a really long
Chosen
Nintendo
Tower of
Direct.
Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG.
That's awesome.
They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat.
I mean,
Zelos.
it makes sense because they have it on like PS3 already, right? So like it's just a port of the PS3 version, I'm sure.
Other allies will also join the party.
Are they going to include the sequel in this as well?
Tales of Symphonia
Nope.
Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Uh, 30 FPS for an RPG is playable, honestly. As long as it's consistent. It's not ideal, but I mean, hey, if it's something you give up in order to play, you know, handheld, then I think it's a fair trade. Symphonia 2 has Laura Bailey in it? Oh, well, I gotta play it then.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
One day,
All right.
a spaceship
Hey, Lazy
crash
Guy,
lands
good
on
to see you.
planet Popstar.
It has
To
been a
help
while.
Mandalore return to his home planet,
I'm just catching up on some old news.
in addition to sword, whip, and other
Okay,
familiar
this is
copy
cool.
abilities, the new
That looks
magnet
really
copy
nice,
ability
actually.
makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Neat.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's
Okay.
Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can
I was
be
gonna
played
say
with
the
up to
Symphonia
4
collection from
players.
PS3 was like already done. It should be an easy port, and then you'd have both games. Maybe they just
An adventure of deluxe proportions
know.
awaits.
whatever.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
You're welcome.
This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
I haven't seen the trailer yet. I already know what it is, though. I can't believe they brought Miyamoto out for a Pikmin, but not this. Yeah, that's reminds me a lot of Skyward Sword. Tears of the Kingdom. You're gonna give us more than that, right? Well, that was a okay. That was a packed Nintendo Direct. But why why didn't they show any more of the actual gameplay? Why not? Oh, that's hurt. That hurts. But yeah, a terrible Zelda reveal. Yeah, I felt like the original trailer gave us a little bit more to go on, but yeah, okay. I'm excited. So I guess in and of itself, that did the job. And we know that's coming in May. Okay. All right. Well, that was the Nintendo Direct. I'm still gathering my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts on this, guys? We'll take a look at the Sony State of Play here in a second also. Here, let's go to I want to see what are your thoughts on this Nintendo Direct?
Welcome to the Super
Hey, Elden Rock.
Friends.
Oh crap, I didn't mean to start playing the next video there. Hey, thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Super Friends, Elden Rock. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. Advanced Wars, something or other. Oh gosh, chat's hard to keep up with. About as good as it gets, though. Yeah, they don't come out with very many additional, like that was packed full of RPGs and RPG content and RPG adjacent content for sure. Let's see. Not knowing more about Zelda already. Know you're gonna buy it? Yep, indeed. Disappointment trailer was Octopath True. They were anagram with the name of the original title. I noticed that.
To the Super Friends.
Hey, Yuki. Thank you so much for that subscription. Good to have you here, and thank you for using that Twitch Prime sub. The specialist of subscriptions. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, the music is a bit loud. Yeah, I could probably turn it down a little bit. Where is it? Yeah, I concur. That music is a tad bit on the loud side. Oh.
Welcome to the Super Friends.
Damien, thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Super Friends. Holy cow. Oh, you know what? Since you guys are new to the Super Friends, allow me to extend an invitation to you to join the Discord server where you have additional benefits to being a subscriber, including early access to my reviews, high quality downloads of those reviews, discounts on merchandise, and other cool things I try to do in order to try to help make your support here more worth your while. So thank you for your support, guys. Very much appreciated. Yeah, the Octopath trailer, I noticed that specifically with the thief. I couldn't remember what her name is right now, but it looked oddly like Therion. And I was like, huh, I wonder what that's all about. But they're all anagrams of their original names, I guess. Is that right? I mean, I'm not disappointed by that, actually. I think that's kind of clever. Thrones? Okay, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, throne, but without the S. Yeah, okay. Therion, throne. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. It might be a dumb name, but so is Therion, to be totally honest. But okay, that game did look nice, and I was wondering how they would try to further iterate upon what they established with the HT 2D aesthetic, you know? Octopath ending, meaning 8 endings. Well, Octopath meant like 8 different characters, at least in the original, but who knows? But you think Throne might be like a title of it? It looked like it might have been the name based on like the way they were displaying it, but like Throne. Oh yeah, I could maybe see that too. I really hope, yeah, Octopath Traveler will have stories combined, probably by characters sharing same objectives here and there. That was the big thing with Octopath Traveler that I think got a lot of hate from, well, not a lot of hate actually. I feel like Octopath Traveler was pretty well loved in general, but then there was a very vocal subset of people who were like, I hate this aspect of the game. And it's totally valid to dislike that about the game. I didn't particularly care for it, just kind of how they kind of glossed over how everybody kind of came together. That would have been something that I would have enjoyed seeing a bit more of. And I think that hopefully that'll get iterated upon in this version. But visually speaking, Octopath Traveler is also the game that started the whole HD 2D thing. And I was wondering how they would go about continuing on that legacy, pushing the envelope a little bit more. And it's interesting how they kind of did so simply by rotating the camera a little bit here and there. You think 7.5 out of 10 for you? Are you talking about the Octopath or the or today's or yesterday's Nintendo Direct? Looking forward to Ryza 3, Rune Factory 3. Yeah, we got so much out there. Octopath, yeah. Octopath for me was definitely like, I don't give numbers often because I'm like so into the moment. I think in retrospect, if I were to give it a number, it'd probably be like an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. The story was the part that maybe lacked the most, but like from a gameplay perspective, oh, it drew me in so much, you know. From the Square Enix website regarding Octopath, one of the most common requests from Octopath Traveler was that they wanted to see the different protagonists interact with each other more. Consider that feedback well and truly received. That's awesome. Oh, okay. That's so cool. Yeah. Let's take next a look at the Sony State of Play that followed yesterday evening. Just like the Nintendo Direct, I have not seen any of this yet. Yeah, the HD 2D look is about the best thing to happen to the Pixel releases. No kidding, dude. Huh. I feel like that just was a beacon of light that said, this is how you make a 2D game into a modern platform.
The people demand that
what's this?
Something.
Draw SuperDerek watching Sony State of Play. Okay, I could probably do this. I don't know what to draw for the State of Play, but I can draw myself watching my. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a quick 60-second sketch of me watching the Sony State of Play. Let's see what that looks like here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. That's a 60-second sketch of me watching the Sony State of Play, doing a little bit of a... Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and swap now to where was I? Hang on. Where's my everything? Let's switch back to here. Thank you for that redemption. Very much appreciated. Okay, now let me pull up the state of play because I want to see what this state of play is all about. Yeah, here we go. Sony state of play, and we're just gonna start that here right now. I don't think that there's any way that the state of play could possibly steal the spotlight from Nintendo here, but I would love for them to try. Oh, new Tekken? That's cool. I like Tekken, or I used to a long time ago when I used to play things. Jin versus Kazuya. Or is that Kazuya versus Kazuya? What is that? It has been far too long since I played. You slightly preferred the Direct, only slightly? It is Jin versus Kazuya. They look so similar here. It's hard to tell with Jin not wearing his hoodie. The pants, yeah. That's pretty rad. God, Tekken was such a fun game when I played it back in the old arcade days when arcade machines existed.
It's official. Tekken 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5
back when I played Tekken Tag and Tekken 3 and 4.
Namco Entertainment.
Yeah.
Now,
I've completely lost all the skills that I had once built up though, for sure.
VR2.
Yeah, you gotta have a fight stick.
Story I was telling, it was about
100%.
droid repair tech who
Or,
had no
a
business
cab.
getting into this kind of trouble. But there they were, standing against
Oh, is this
popped up.
Yeah, this is that new
There are a few new items on the shelves that might catch your eye.
I don't know what it's called.
The locals can be a little rough on tourists, but it's nothing you can't handle.
Hey! Eric, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. I'm catching up with some news that I missed over the last couple of days. We finished the Nintendo Direct. We are moving on to the state of play. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you here. Oh. So, that's neat. New Star Wars game, I guess.
Ready for battle. Let all monsters
Okay, what's
beware.
this?
My aim is true. Taste my
What
steel.
is this? This looks really cool.
Go back to the abyss.
Next one, dear. That.
What is this?
I summon fire.
Demio, in development for PSVR. Okay. D&D for rich folk.
Demio brings the creativity and chaos of a tabletop RPG to PSVR 2.
That's neat.
This next game is being rebuilt from the ground up and will be available outside of Japan for the first time.
But with cards. Boo. Kyo, 1867. Lone samurai embarks on a secret quest for some.
時代を動かすはずの男が時代遅れの男に切られ死ぬ。しかもこの世に存在しないはずのもう一人の自分に切られることになるんやからな。なあ、坂本龍馬さんよ。
Gotoku. This is this the new Like a Dragon? Or is this just by the same team? Or what is this? What is this? It's a remake of Ishin that we had never gotten before. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. That looks sick. Alrighty then.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
I think you will find my terms quite generous.
Okay. Is this the new Harry Potter thing?
You
The new Hogwarts?
Why is your
Oh, it's an MMO?
shop?
Oh.
She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Those who came before you just could not seem to escape the darkness.
Is this a Hogwarts Academy? It looks... If it is, this looks a lot worse than
Watch your step.
Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. It looks like it got a graphics downgrade. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't look as good as like some of even like the leaked footage that they showed a long time ago, or that not that they showed, but that was shown earlier. Wonder what's up with that. All right, Quetz. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your evening. What is this? Is this Alan Wake or something, or? I don't know. I'm just wildly guessing at this point.
Warning. An instability front is approaching. Take immediate shelter in a stabilized area. Locations impacted include sectors Delta and Echo.
Yeah, this is something different for sure. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the station wagon wasn't the right choice. This looks cool, whatever it is. Pacific Drive.
After all these years, call her now.
Neat. Weird, but kind of neat. All right,
Survive a ride from hell in Pacific Drive. the debut game from Ironwood Studio. Up next, let's check in on PlayStation Stars, a loyalty program rolling out soon.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace Chen. Not long ago, we announced our brand new loyalty program called PlayStation Stars. It's designed to celebrate you, the players. It will be free to join PlayStation Stars. As a member, you can
Oh yeah, this
complete
is like
various
Club Nintendo,
activities
right?
to earn points that can be redeemed for rewards. Digital collectibles are a
Yeah, this is
highlight of the
PlayStation's
program.
Club Nintendo.
These are digital representations of things that PlayStation fans love. Today, I'm pleased to give you
But
a
with
sneak
like
peek
some
at
physical
examples
goods or
of our
something?
digital
or-
collectibles.
Oh yeah, it's digital collectibles that are not
Whether it's a beloved
NFTs,
game
right?
character or a cherished device from Sony's innovative history, there will always be something new to collect and show off to your friends. And I have more good news. PlayStation Stars will begin to roll out in some
Yeah, but they're
regions
not
in
actually
Asia
tied to
starting in late
NFTs.
September. It will launch in the Americas and Europe.
I think
in the
they
weeks
confirmed that
follow.
prior.
That's it for now. Check PlayStation blog to learn more about PlayStation Stars.
What's this? Is this... No. I was wondering if this was going to be like Project Re-Fantasy or something. I don't think it is, though. Because that's the other thing that Atlas has been very tight-lipped about. I guess that should be my other Tokyo Game Show prediction from them. Interesting. I'll be curious to know more about it.
These next two intense action games are PS5 console exclusives.
It's
Let's take a look.
It's a not likely, but it looks cool. Like I'm excited for other people to play that.
그날은 갑자기 찾아왔지.
Is this an...
그놈들은 무자비했고 인간들은 무력했어. 인류는
Is this near?
형편없이 무너져갔네.
No. No, it's not.
사이온이야.
Okay.
버려진 자들의 도시지. 전성기에는 10만 명 이상이 살았던 곳이야.
황무지 아래 건설한 도시라니. 여긴 무덤인 건가요?
아니, 이곳의 주민들은 에너지 고갈로 잠들어 있는 거야. 이대로 간다면 영원한 어둠뿐이지. 이봐, 우리를 도와줘.
The cutscenes are pretty, at least I can say that. Oh, I think Baku and I... Did we talk about this a while ago? I think we did. Yoko Taro's excited for this game. Nice.
그 손길이 닿은 적은 없어. 모두 버려진 것.
Imagine I imagine he'd probably really love being able to play a game kind of like the ones that he makes, but without having to be a part of it being made, right?
고용의 천사여, 이번에는 우리를 구원할 수 있겠는가?
X Team Ninja. Nice. Stellar Blade. Okay, I don't know if Baku and I did talk about this one before. Pretty cool. Here's one from Koei Tecmo. Is this the new Dynasty Warriors? No. No, what?
After 3 centuries of the Tokugawa's repressive rule, the Black Ships appeared without warning, and our nation began to tear itself apart. Those who cleave to the past, those who embrace the new, and the Ronin, a warrior free of all masters and bonds. I will watch over you all, as your blades carve a new future.
Okay.
Your time has come. Rise as one.
Rise of the Ronin. Sick. That looks really nice.
Experience an era of great change and upheaval in Rise of the Ronin, a sprawling action RPG from Team Ninja. Before we wrap up, we've got one more update for you.
2024 though, yeah. Thank God. Gives me time to play all the stuff coming out like this month. Oh, okay. Some God of War here. Neat, neat, neat. Oh, is it just a God of War controller? Ragnarok DualSense control. Okay. Still neat, but yeah.
Everyone keeps secrets. Sometimes it's the only way to protect the ones we love.
I know you. God Killer. What is it you want from me? Is it a god of war you came to find?
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands.
What is it you will not tell me?
I can't talk about it, but I just need you to trust me.
We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
Pretender god! For the old father!
Death can have me when it earns me.
Cool. It's flashy as hell. I like it.
What do you even know of God's word? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause.
I got...
Fate only binds you if you let it.
I feel like I got nothing to add to this. This is incredible. Man. Looks so pretty.
Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Wish I had time to play something like that.
And that's the show. God of War Ragnarok comes to PS5 and PS4 on November 9th.
Pretty rad.
See you next time.
Okay, was that everything? That was all? Yeah, okay. All right, well, I guess let's talk about that. All right, that was a lot. Holy cow, this is a lot to take in just an hour and a half. We've been watching crap for an hour and a half. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, Ronin looks incredible. Absolutely. What else was there? Holy cow, that was so much to keep track of. Yeah, what were your thoughts here, guys? I'm kind of curious about... Sheesh. I'm trying to remember what all was even on there. So there was... Oh, God. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo... Yeah, the new Yakuza Ronin, right? Or, no, that was separate. The new Yakuza remake is different from the Ronin by Team Ninja. Yeah, okay. So a couple of really cool... Quite a couple of days. Indeed, right? Yeah. Like a Dragon Ishin. Yeah, Tekken 8, that was another one that got me really excited. But Tekken 8, like I said before, like I'm so far I've fallen so far from being able to play Tekken. I don't think that that's on my horizon. But yeah. So from like an RPG perspective though. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of those, and then the blade, yeah, Stellar Blade. That looked really nice too. Yeah. But yeah, so far I feel like the Nintendo one has left the really lasting impression on that one, you know? If you want to go look at all of the trailers, there's 3 new Yakuza trailers and a trailer for Wanted Dead today. Holy cow. Sheesh. Yeah, Tekken 8, Star Wars, Demio for VR2. That looked pretty interesting, yeah. There was Hogwarts Legacy, Sensuality, Stellar Blade, yeah, Rise of the Ronin, God of War. Okay. Yeah. And I think that some people have been saying that the new God of War is like the God of War, and then the sequel Ragnarok are more like RPG oriented, but I just they don't, I don't know if they strike that way to me. They look cool. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's the weird thing about Hogwarts Legacy. Like I've said before, I feel like the little bits and pieces of it that we saw, the stills that we saw of it before, looked a little better than these actual trailers and such, right? They have RPG elements. Yeah. That's kind of what it looked like to me as well. Like it was like, yeah. So yeah, more so action than RPG, and that's kind of what the whole Sony State of Play kind of smacked of to me as well. A lot of action games that some might have RPG elements, you know, but yeah, nothing that really got me, you know, like nothing like Octopath Traveler. Yeah. So, all right, well, that was neat. Now I do have one more announcement here, one more trailer. It's a short one, so we may as well just watch this real quick as well. So yeah, let's dive into this one here as well. Here it is. This is the other one that
久しぶりだな。一。
はじめまして。春日一番さん。こいつ見た。ちょっとお会いしないうちに大所帯になったんですね。
危険だけどやるしかないわね。私はあなたと同じ光なんだ。
おかわりないよ。この目殺されるぞ。日が来ると任務は中止だと伝えろ。
人生は一度きりだ。悔いのねえようにしろよ。
やるしかなさそうだな。よっしゃ行こうぜ。キリさん。
Wait a second. That's Kiryu? What? What? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. 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 Oh my god. That has definitely gotten my attention there. Kiryu looks like he's joined a Korean boy band a little bit. I can see that a little bit. I mean, he doesn't quite look the same without it, you know, slicked back, right? Sega thinks he's just just has Sonic. Oh my god, and I know! There's another Yakuza trailer other than this one that ties Yakuza 6 and 8 together. Hey, throw me a link to that. Just throw it here into the chat and we can take a look at that as well. If you don't mind. Jeez. It's very spoilery. I don't have any context though. That's the other thing. Like I haven't played any Yakuzas. I've seen enough of Yakuza to know who Kiryu is and why that's such a big deal. But like I said in my video talking about like, do spoilers matter? I mean, I just don't have enough context for it to matter for me. That said, if anybody else has like, you know, played more Yakuza to know what is and isn't a spoiler, then you might turn away for a moment. And thank you, Aijun. Huh.
未だ煩悩にとらわれているな、上流。
恐れ入ります。
あなたは自ら名を捨て、存在を捨てた身。そんな男を今なお、俗世間への未練に縛り付けるものは何だ。家族か。精進なさい。
Man, Baku must be bouncing off the walls over this.
いるんだろ。さっさと出てこい。よくわかりましたね。左肩を打つときは仕事の合図だ。ここでの生活も板についてきたようで何よりです。座禅の邪魔が入らなきゃなおいいんだがな。あなたは戦後建立されたこの大道寺100人目の僧。もう少し成熟してほしいものですが。ここは大道寺一派の隠れ蓑に過ぎない。それにそうでもないお前からの説教はなおさら不要だ。それは失礼。私はあなたの仕事の管理に徹するとしましょう。それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。詳細な資料はいつもの場所に。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Sweet. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's very exciting. All right. So, what in the heck is everybody doing? These are things like made for TGS, right? What's going on with TGS? I mean, I guess TGS is still going to be around for like the smaller developers, right? Or is everybody kind of abandoning TGS the way that everybody kind of abandoned E3? Like that's interesting. Like TGS is like one of those other institutions, right? The latter, everybody's just, yeah. Still got TGS all weekend. Yeah, I know. This is going to be, it starts in 30 minutes. Oh, you gotta be kidding. What? Oh man. Is there a spot where we can watch TGS? Like, I mean, I guess TGS, I mean, it's not just like one event though, is it? It's like a whole like days long thing. Yeah. I'm blown away. Like I haven't seen a star-studded like set of, yeah, it's an expo, right? It's all weekend. I can't just like watch it, like, because it's not just a single event like these are, right? We gotta wait for the cool stuff to happen. Okay. Jeez, I gotta process this. All right. Give me a few minutes, and then we'll come back when we'll play some Golden Sun. All right. I'm gonna take a quick bio break and mentally digest the last hour and a half, because that was, there's an Xbox stream. Yeah, that's all right. All right, so I'm gonna switch to our countdown. We can watch a review of Suikoden Tactics for just a few moments. I'll be back, and then we can dive into some Golden Sun. Thanks for sticking around. I'll be back very shortly. Welcome back to the Game Collection. I'm SuperDerek, and last time I talked about Suikoden 4, and as we continue to make my way through this year's Summer of Suikoden, I wanted to talk about the game's follow-up and direct sequel, Suikoden Tactics. A little over 1 year after the release of Suikoden 4, Konami released a direct follow-up, Suikoden Tactics, for the PlayStation 2. However, in Japan, the game was simply known as Rhapsodia. Much like Suikoden 4, Tactics was written and designed by series veteran Junko Kawano. But this time, directing the game was longtime programmer and first-time director Osamu Komuta. Komuta would go on to direct Suikoden Tear Cries for Nintendo DS and Genso Suikoden Tsumagareshi Yakunen no Toki on PlayStation Portable, the final Suikoden game that we never got. For an in-depth look into this game, definitely check out this amazing video by Jimmy Hoppa, which I'll be linking to at the end of this video. As the name would imply, Suikoden Tactics breaks the mold set by each of the Suikoden games that preceded it by borrowing from the likes of Shining Force and Fire Emblem, and implementing a strategic battle system. The game is often called a prequel to Suikoden 4, but while the game does feature events that take place before the events of Suikoden 4, the majority of the game actually takes place after the events of 4. And in case you're wondering, based on my experience playing these games, I highly recommend playing through Suikoden 4 before Tactics and not the other way around. Especially because importing save data from Suikoden 4 unlocks certain powerful characters that can join your party later on. Suikoden Tactics picks up about 7 years before the events of Suikoden 4, as it follows the story of Kuro, a young boy who's traveling with his father and his father's companions. The group is apparently searching for something, which takes them across the paths of strange fish-like monsters that seem to be somehow connected. Just as soon as we start to uncover some answers, tragedy strikes as our hero bears witness to the pirate Brando as he acquires the cursed Rune of Punishment. This event would go on to set the events of Suiko 4 into motion. After this, the story jumps about 10 years into the future to find Kuro resuming the quest that he had once embarked upon all those years ago. And if that story hook sounded a little vague, unfortunately I had to keep it that way because of the way the story interconnects with Suikoden 4. The story of Suikoden Tactics overall feels a lot simpler than Suikoden games that preceded it, and it's far more objective. Sorry about that wait there. I have pretty returned. Refreshing right on the heels of the slow start found in Suikoden 4. Thanks for waiting, everybody. The Square Enix sale on Steam is pretty tempting. It's like everything is on sale. Man, that's awesome. I wish I was a PC gamer sometimes, because some games on console just feel like they never go on sale, you know what I mean? Thank you very much, Duobeard. Good to see you. It'll be hard to be worse than Fable 3. Oh, are they talking about a new Fable? Is it, what was it, White Lion Studio? Is that who made it? God, I can't even remember who made it anymore. I thought they dissolved or something. But, I mean, I'm guessing Microsoft owns the IP, right? Regardless. As long as Peter Molyneux is not at the helm, it'll probably be alright. Lionhead Studio, that's it. Thank you. And they are indeed dead. Okay. Yeah, so they're probably not going to put Molyneux at the head of that again. Head of Microsoft Gaming head gush about it. Currently moving away from my PC for gaming mostly. Yeah. Molyneux made a mobile game, but it's not out. I'm not surprised. I wish I could be surprised when, and I bet it's the best mobile game ever, and it'll be better than PlayStation 5 graphics, and you'll be able to talk to the NPCs and they'll talk back to you using real AI that is convincing and conversational, or something. I'm trying to think of some Molyneux-esque over promises that he can surely fail on as catastrophically as always. Man. All right. Now, I've caught up on all the big trailers, and some of them I am still blown away by. Some of them, I'm a little underwhelmed with, having known about them already. Like the Zelda one. Like I'm not underwhelmed. I am just whelmed by it, I suppose. Oh, I missed a trailer. What is this trailer? Let me double check it real quick. Is this the other Yakuza? Oh no, this is Wanted Dead. Okay, somebody did mention this before. Okay, we'll watch this one too, and then we'll dive into Golden Sun. So. All right, so just in case this blows me away. It's also from Team Ninja, okay.
Yes. Don't hang up. No matter where I go, what I do, can't lose you.
Anna! I thought I'd never hear you again.
I like the idea. That's out of nowhere. Oh yeah, this is probably gonna get me DMCA'd also. Same team as Valkyrie Elysium, huh? Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with Resident Evil, but it kind of like has a similarity to it. I can't put my finger on it. Huh. There's a Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai trailer. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, I'll take a look at that too. Sheesh. All right, and then Golden Sun. I mean, I definitely don't want to miss any of the big ones. And I think this qualifies. TGS about to start. This ain't gonna stop. That's right, this is the Dragon Quest action RPG featuring Dai. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last video, don't worry. Don't worry. We'll finally make with the Golden Sun. I wonder. I'll probably have to watch The Adventure of Dai to really enjoy this, won't I? That does look cool. If you like Dragon Ball without the Z, you might like it. Oh, I do. Infinity Strash. The Adventure of Dai. Cool, cool, cool. That was neat. All right, I'm glad we watched that one. Now, it's time. For me to load up GBI presets here and then do this one. Hey, there we go. Now, in case anybody is curious, we are playing on original hardware, more or less. As close to original hardware as you could possibly stream on Twitch. There's my current setup, and a link to a video where I describe more of everything, if you're curious. But, indeed, we are playing using the GBI, the Game Boy interface, using an official Game Boy player, which basically is a Game Boy Advance that you can just connect through your GameCube. And I'm playing on a, on a Super Nintendo controller as well, using a pretty rad adapter. Oh man, imagine if we see a remake of this at TGS, that would be rad. I would be extremely blown away. But that would also definitely be a Nintendo IP, and I would have expected them to make some mention of it, you know, during their big event, right, that they just had. But that would be really cool. Oh, that's awesome, Game Gear. Oh yeah, I need to stop recording again. Okay, there. So, let's continue from where we left off. I'm trying to remember exactly what we were doing at the time. That's right. Okay, so when last we left off, we were making our way through this interesting clockwork dungeon, and I had just succeeded in acquiring a djinn that was down here. That's right. Oh yeah, since we just got a djinn, cool. It is where it needs to be. So we also had reversed the direction that all of these gears were running in. So I think that should open up maybe some new paths. Uematsu is working on the OST for Pennyblood. Really? That's super cool. Completely forgotten where I'm going and where I came from, so hopefully we can brute force our way. Him and his band specifically. Okay, this is what we did. Okay, we've gone down here already and taken care of. That's what reversed the direction of all the gears. Okay, so now we need to go upwise. Yeah, Pennyblood, it looks very interesting. I mean, if you're a fan of horror RPGs, and specifically Kodelka or Shadow Hearts, I mean, there's no way that we can pass this one up for sure. Okay, cannot go. Oh, that's right. This way has opened up because of the reversal of the direction. We can open up a path backwards if we want to. Now that's what I call progress. A lot of 1920s Irish music. Okay. It's not sentient. Hey, Zigstar! I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Welcome to the stream. Focus your energies. Everyone, look over here. Let us now present our jewel to the great Kambumba. Oh, great Kabomba, please accept our humble gift. Please, great Kabomba, accept this jewel. Look, the great Kabomba has noticed the light of the jewel. You're still not pleased. Thanks, Zigstar. No, this time he seemed almost like he might. We must continue. Drums! More drums! Ah, so that's how it works.
He's been failing because the conduit for the channels in his synergy is broken. Should we reconnect the conduit so he can complete the ceremony?
I won't help them, Felix. They're the ones who stole my orb from the Mondrons. Piers, I understand that you're angry at them, but it really is in our best interest to help. Think about it, Piers. Akafubu stole the orb solely to perform this ceremony. So what do you think he intends to do with the orb? He means to give it to the great Gobomba. Oh, so if this ceremony succeeds, our orb will be taken into the statue. And we're inside the statue. If the ceremony succeeds, we can go and find the orb. I don't want to help that Akafubu, but...
I don't like the idea of helping him any more than you do, but if we can end this without a fight...
You're right, Shiba. Let's do what we can and see if we can help him finish his little ceremony. Thanks, Mr. Chris. Appreciate it. It looks like it looks like the energy charge is supposed to be run over these blocks. If we can just move these around a little, that might be enough to complete the circuit. Ah, there we go.
These panels have arrows on them. What do you think it all means?
What do you think it all means? Look at the directions they point. I'll bet they rotate the blocks. But how do we set the blocks back in place?
Just pound them in.
We won't that do the trick? We must watch the paths of the synergy takes and move the blocks accordingly. Oh, the magic, the power of the witch doctor fills my body. At the count of 20, I shall present our jewel to the great Gabomba. Make your hearts as one, and dance for the great Gabomba. Okay, so... What does this do? That one definitely goes that way. that one. Entirely sure what this one is, but okay, we'll just okay, so this one will go around like that and is done. Okay, this one will go around. Oh, great Kabomba, please accept our humble gift. I hope I did this right. Hey, I'm the best! First try. Look, the Great Kabomba has responded to our gift. Damn. Did you see it, people? At last, the Great Kabomba accepts me! I shall answer his call. I shall enter the Great Kabomba. Wait for me, my people. The black orb. Where is it?
I saw it roll in there. It came in through the and rolled through the groove on the floor.
It vanished into that hole.
It looks pretty deep. Can you see it? Do you think I can reach it? No, I can't even see it.
It's no use. Now I'll never get to see Lemuria again. I'm lost forever from my homeland.
Wait, hold on. I can see a light on the other side of this hole.
A light? There must be a room on the other side of the statue. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Are you Kimbombo? What? Do you take me for a naive fool? Well, you did ask. We've come to reclaim the black orb you stole. Do you really believe I would permit you to take it?
Hey, watch it! You wouldn't even be here if it weren't for us.
What is that supposed to mean? What should I believe? Why should I believe you? I am Akufubu, the chosen witch doctor of Kabombo.
Yeah, we know. We saw your little magic energy flowing past us. See, this is how the channel runs along the floor. Here, look at how the rune... Look, it runs all the way over there. But this thing right here, the circuit was broken right there. So we completed the circuit so that your magic energy would go where it needed to go.
But if you truly did this, then why? Why did you help me? We were sort of hoping that we could take the orb if your ceremony had succeeded. Ah, so you had taken... So you had taken the orb. Then be gone. You have no further business here. But we didn't get the orb.
It rolled through the groove right through the floor in this hole.
We saw the light. We saw a light through there, so we suspected there must be another room behind the wall. I might be able to retrieve the orb.
Do you think Akufubu will really return the orb to us?
I think Jenna is right. It sounds like he's going to return what he has stolen.
I thought Okafubu was an evil man, but I guess we were wrong.
You never can tell, Shiba. We have little choice but to trust that he will return. Come on. Let's go, Felix.
I mean, I don't have to believe him. This smacks of
a trap. I have followed Oea's instructions and entered the final chamber. He told me that if I reached this chamber, I would become Kimbombo's witch doctor. But what must I do here to become a witch doctor? I do not know. Oea, what am I to do now? Am I the witch doctor?
Oh, young witch doctor, you have succeeded in your task. You have found this chamber.
Who speaks? It sounded like it was the statue of the great Kabomba. That's ridiculous.
Akafubu, your magic has grown strong. At last you are worthy of the title Witch Doctor. I give you the feathers of grown. I give you the feathers and gown that are the badges of your office. Akafubu, from this day forward, you shall be Kimbombo's witch doctor.
I've done it. I've finally earned the right to be the witch doctor. At last. Yes.
And there's one thing that remains for me to give you. Akafubu, you hasty fool. I had something else to give you, and in your haste you left too soon. Say, you there. Yes, you looking around there. I have magic for Akafubu's magic that he will soon need, but he is not ready for it. As a result, I have decided that I shall not pass this magic on to anyone just yet. Tell this to Akafubu. If he desires this new magic, then he must earn it himself. If Akafubu does not refine his magical arts, then he will never earn this new power. This power shall not be realized until he ceases living only for himself. Until he ceases living only for himself.
It's like, misread that. Until he ceases living? Oh no! Oh.
And instead lives his life to benefit others. Tell him so.
I don't suppose you could just give that magic to us.
What do you mean?
I'm just asking if maybe we could earn that magic before Akafubu.
The power can be claimed by another, but only if Akafubu lacks the will to earn it himself.
Aha! So we can get it.
Perhaps if he must compete for his power, he will focus and take his office seriously. But before you do this thing, you must convey to Akafubu all that I have told you.
Oh, of course. We wouldn't dream of cheating him. Well, we will tell him that all of you have told us.
Follow that path, and you will find a cavern. But now I shall sleep until the time comes when I must anoint a new witch doctor.
Felix, go grab Pierce's precious orb. Got back the black crystal. Felix, do you have any idea exactly what this great Kabomba really is? You do not understand it either. Then I do not feel quite so foolish. But doesn't this witch doctor magic seem not unlike some kind of synergy? Wouldn't it be quite fortunate if we were to get our hands on a new power ourselves? Oh, you didn't need such convincing at all, did you, Felix? I needn't remind you, but we're going to need every kind of synergy we can muster to complete this quest. Either way, Felix, we are, at the very least, obligated to deliver the Gabomba's message. We must fulfill our promises to the Gabomba. Then, maybe we can come back inside this Gabomba statue some other time and get it.
Felix carried the message of the great Gabomba to Akufubu. By the time Felix finished his story, dawn had broken.
Right. Well, I guess that's that.
You are virtuous men coming here to deliver this message. My son and I thank you.
What do we have to be thankful of? If they had just stopped me from leaving the Great Gabomba, this wouldn't have happened. What? If you had been more interested in your duty, you would not have left so quickly. But father, these people are trying to steal the magic of our people. It should be mine. Mine, I tell you. That power belongs to me. I'm going to be the one to get the Great Gabomba's magic. You will see. My son, you have much to learn. He may look like a man, but before me he acts like a child. See how he behaves when he gets excited? No matter what I say, he won't listen to me right now. I think that he has had enough for today. I see your point. Well, I suppose we should be leaving then. After all, our journey has only just begun. We cannot remain idle much longer.
So, does this mean I can just go in there and complete the cavern trial thing now? Or am I supposed to, like, wait for... Am I supposed to wait for Kimbombo to decide to do his thing? I want to see what goes down the... Yeah, let's go down here. Yeah, I'm just gonna head on down. Gabomba Catacombs. How powerful are these enemies, I wonder? Alright, yeah, they're not any tougher than usual. Now, I think... that there's... a way that I can get the grow synergy ability, but I can't remember how I needed to get that. Let's remove that. Power bread. Let's give that to Sheba.
pretty sure that first thing needed to be moved. Thorn, Briar. Ah, shoot. This thing always gets me. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, that does nothing. Looks like I can't do anything here yet. Darn. That's alright, though. We'll just, wander around for a bit. I guess this does give us access to a boat again. Or not again, but it gives us access to a boat, which we have not had before. Which might mean coming back will be easier down the road. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, a link to a TGS schedule. 505. Bandai Namco, Capcom. Kemco, Koei Tecmo, Konami. Yeah, Konami did say that they would mention something about a beloved IP, beloved around the world. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anything happens. I'm not holding my breath, I guess, for the for anything in particular. I'm just going without expectations and will be happily surprised by anything cool. That's the goal. Oh, that's a extinguished campfire. We might as well check and see if there's equipment upgrades we can afford. The frost wall. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Give him some gauntlets too. Alright, Zegzar, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Till next time.
Kabomba!
Okay. Alright, let's see what do we got in the way of weaponry here. We got Claymore. Or a light battle rapier. Let's go with. I think the rapier would suit him better. Gotta make room here. Hey, Brayden. Good to see you too. Hope you're having a great day. I wonder if there's another... I wonder if there's a djinn hidden around here inside the town. I feel like in the other Golden Sun, it seemed like every major town had a djinn kind of tucked away somewhere. And there was like a trick to getting them. Usually. Done with classes for college for the day? Nice. Time to kick back and relax. Okay, that's just the way that we got into Kabomba statue before. This is a signal fire. We use it to send messages to neighboring villages. Hope this message reaches our neighbors and puts their minds at ease. So now that that's done, there was an area that we came from that was particularly annoying to make our way through because it had like a stealth mission built in. So let's go back now that that's all done. I think that those people who were guarding they should be gone now, which means we can explore more thoroughly and probably get ourselves another djinn, maybe. Would be really nice. I don't know if there's another djinn or not, but that's like the best thing I could find, I think, at the moment. I'd feel better about things if I had another djinn. I wonder if there's anything over this way. Oh, okay. So there's another sandbar here. I'm sure that's a place you could dock a boat. Once we have a boat. If you know what I'm talking about. And there's just this little peninsula here. Worth checking. Did I get the magic after telling the witch doctor he still had to receive it and finding out he doesn't? So I don't know max skill cap. So that's one of the things he said that I could do, but when I went to go claim it, it seemed like I couldn't yet. It seems like there's still some storyline related stuff maybe to happen there before I can claim it for myself. I could be wrong, but I don't know. That was kind of the inclination I had as well, the inkling I had. Well, looks like I was at least right about getting another gin. Let's get ready to blitz this gin. All right. Get him, Tiamat! Exactly, Diablo. Except this is the requisite point in which I do mention that there has been one pizza made locally that actually has pineapple on it, and I actually do like it. But it's the only one. Otherwise, it's travesty. Like Canadian bacon and pineapple, ugh, terrible combo. But what is a decent combo is adding pineapple to a and Canadian bacon and jalapeno to a pizza that has made with a barbecue sauce and cream cheese topping. It's called the Maui Wowie here at a local college pizza joint called Pizza Shuttle. It's actually really good and spicy. And the pineapple, honestly, you could do without. I don't think it adds a whole lot, but it's super good. I know, it's all right. It's definitely not for everyone, and for me, it definitely was not for me either for a long while. It's just a mental block, but it is super good. And also probably super bad for you too. for a snow cone. And that was a lot easier that time. Jenna found Jen Waft? Is that what it's called? Waft. Alright. Well, that was cool. Let's save up. It seems like we are still shy one Mars Ginny. What is this? Is this a oh, that'd be a shortcut. Yeah. Anyways, this is where the stealth mission was. So I'd like to explore it.
What?
Hey, Ryzen!
9,000! What does the scouter say about his power level?
9,000.
What?
Still don't understand.
What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
Ryzen, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello, I'm SuperDerek. I make a bunch of videos over on YouTube about RPGs. And here we're getting ready to play, well, we're playing through a game I'm getting ready to talk about, Golden Sun, The Lost Age. How was your stream of Cold Steel 4, by the way? I can't wait to dive into the Cold Steel series, but have not yet made it that way myself. But I have finished at least 0 and, oh, that's right, there was another treasure chest over here. Yeah. So anyways, welcome. Good to have you all here. It's good. Just fishing. Nice, nice. That's how you know it's a true RPG. Oh, we got ourselves a disc axe. If it doesn't have a fishing minigame, is it even truly an RPG at all? Alright. How does the fishing minigame in Cold Steel 4 stack up? Oh, could Jenna wield it? I thought it was Piers who could have also wielded it. Yeah. Piers could wield it, but oh, you meant Piers? I mean, yeah, okay. I don't know if weapons have any effect on other attributes, such as like spellcasting ability or whatever, but it's a lot better in Cold Steel 4. No mashing or super hard timing. That's nice. Better for auto attacking. Yeah. Well, I guess I actually don't need to do that because I'm not doing the stealth portion of the area anymore. Let's see, is there a... I'm guessing this is just another shortcut you can unlock. right out of here, pixies. Yeah, for just like the random encounters, the mashing really does sufficient. Although during combat with bosses and stuff, that's when you actually benefit from turning your brain on, I find. Alright, let's go ahead and move along down this way. Yeah, that's generally what I do as well. I was kind of leaning for, just because I felt like Piers's disposition lent him more toward finesse weapons, but I mean, obviously he can equip them just fine. I was just trying to roleplay inside the RPG. Wait, who was poisoned? Oh, Shiva. Yeah, that's really interesting. The Golden Sun series doesn't really have like that dichotomy of mage versus warrior, right? Because everybody in the party is a mage, essentially. Here. I guess we don't have a black orb any. Like, it's not in the inventory, at least. Would have made for a good one. Let's try Shaman's Rod. Since it's a unique item that you cannot get rid of. I wonder if it'll just tell us more weapon-related stuff, though. I see. Yep, beyond the weapons... Terrible foe. Misty Sea, a mighty foe. A fearsome battle awaits you. Gather the pieces of the weapon to defeat him, or drown in defeat yourself. Okay. Yep. Yeah, worth a shot. See what was up here before. Yes, I did. Okay. It seemed familiar. yeah, we could probably go try to get Piers's boat now. I feel like I definitely missed a... Oh, it was Venus, I think is the one. I feel like I definitely missed a Venus gin somewhere. And I wonder if it's here. Now that I have access to ice magic. Healing fungus. Still definitely stuff here to explore. I haven't got that red fungus yet, and I think I ought to be able to do that as well. That was cool. Yeah, we've come through this area before, but the part that's new is having ice magic. So I wonder if that's the key to getting the extra stuff here. A laughing fungus, okay. A laughing fungus? Did we pick up some magic mushrooms just now? Okay, so what we also unlocked here was a shortcut through this path. So, onward to collect Piers's boat, if we can find it. I think it was Shrine of the Sea God. I think that might have been it. Just gotta figure out how to get there is all. Doesn't help that this world map is absolutely massive. Well, since we're nearby Madra, we may as well check in. Have you by chance seen a girl named Minardi? You have, and you're telling me that my sister is dead? If you continue these lies, I may take it upon myself to shut you up. Get out of my sight. If you don't know my sister, then I have nothing to say to you. Get out of my sight. Where could Minardi have gone? Where are you, my sister? Interesting. Using Synergy on me? Are you so dense that you don't know when to be afraid? I don't have time to play games with you. Now leave me to my thoughts. When Isaac and his party heard that about Piers, they seemed shocked. They said they were going to follow you to Gondolin. Well, I wonder if Alex is still hanging about. I think Alex was it. Was he in the inn, or was he elsewhere? No. Alright, that was worth checking there. Alright, so I think we need to head northwise. Maybe we can come back this way and try to free the boat using this Synergy now. Oh, it's still not fixed. I don't know if Synergy would fix that issue with that giant boulder that was on the mast, but we can check. I mean, it couldn't really hurt. Let's see how well I can actually remember my way through this desert now. should help make some shorter work of this dungeon. Hate when that happens. Is this the path? I'm definitely doing better at remembering my way through here. So far. I don't think that one's necessary to this direction. There we go. Oh, Hafra. Oh yeah, there was additional stuff we could do. I think now that we have ice magic, go up in here. I thought. Let's check it out. Hey, Juan. Good to see you again. Welcome back, man. How are you doing today? Okay, there's that. It's a dead end. Hey, Buttermilk. Good to see you again, dude. Oh yeah, that's right, we can jump that chasm. Maybe I was mistaken about what I could do here after all. Hey, Osk Cannon. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Good to have you here. Let's see. I think I might be able to do something at the boat. Maybe. We can try. Just waking up? Cool. Where are you joining us from? Yeah, the new Octopath looks really nice. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be here yet. The boat needs to be freed from the outside, right? Oh, very cool. I suspected, but didn't want to make assumptions. Will that open it? Nope. How about rain? We'll just erode it off of the no. Crud. Well, still can't really make any progress here. Shoot. Alright, well. So much for that idea, I guess. I suppose we could see if there's any event that has been triggered here yet. If I go talk to the mayor of... Yeah. Too many new titles, not nearly enough time. Absolutely agreed on that part. On that part. Oh, jeez. Where is the mayor? Have they left? If the mayor of Madra has left, then I thought that they were in this room before. They must have left. So does that mean that they're in Madra now? Oh yeah, and at the inn, this is where Alex was last. I don't know if he's still here or not, but let's see if he is. Yeah, there he is. So, I hear you say you caught Biggs. Mia, a young girl from my clan, was very kind, much like you are. Perhaps you should consider lending a hand to the mayor of Madra. He could use it. Nothing new there. But the mayor of Madra has left already, so there's no need to assist him at this point, it would seem. And the bridge is still out. Looks like I took a wrong turn. Dang it. And there's Garou. Don't think we need to explore Garou any further at this time. So I think we'll just have to continue our attempts. What is this place again? Attempts to get to Pierce's boat. I think that's the next thing that we can really do. Unless there's anything here. No, we already got the djinn that was in this town. All right, Max. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next stream. I'm probably not going to be going too much later myself either here. Starting to feel the effects of a long day, especially after all of the excitement of all of the events of today, or rather of yesterday. Dude, the new Octopath, though. That trailer got me from the first couple notes. I should watch that again. I'll probably watch it again later tonight. I am thoroughly lost. I hope that at some point we can learn a warp ability or something to help make traversing this land a little bit less of a headache. Alright, well, we're at least on the correct continent now. Oh man, I know. Alright, I think that this is probably where I'm going to wrap things up for the night. Unfortunately, I wish I could go out on like a high note, but I mean, well, it was still a lot of fun. Alright guys, so let's switch to our ending scene and let's go find someone for us to go drop in on. And if you are new here and if you liked what you saw, and if you'd like to see when I go live again, get followed. And then you'll get that notification. It'll be great. We'll play on Friday evening at 6 p.m. Central. The usual time. Now, let's see. Where are we gonna go? We do have some options here. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, RPGFan.com, Scott is making his way through Breath of Fire 5 Dragon Quarter, and that has certainly piqued my interest. I'd like to see some of his thoughts on the game. So let's give him a quick raid. Let's see. Scott's a really cool dude. I hope you guys stick around and share the love. He and a few others run the RPGFan.com website where they have a lot of RPG news and stuff and reviews, and Scott's just a swell dude all around. So I hope you'll stick around and hang out, and I'll see you guys on the other side. But until Friday, yeah, I'll see you next time. Here we go.